Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 672, and today's topic is in continuation of literature review, and today I am going to discuss that is characteristics of literature review of the thesis. So there are some characteristics of the literature review, and these characteristics we have to be careful while we are writing the literature review. The characteristic is first, that is focus, goal, perspective, then coverage, organization. So these are all one by one. You have to be careful. For example, if you are saying that is focus. So focus means you have to be focused in literature review on your methodology, on your experimentation, so that how you are going to meet your need of experimentation to reach to your goal, to your result. And then goal. Goal means you are doing the literature review where you are going to integrate the different types of research findings, and that integration of different type of research finding to reach to your result, conclusion, that is your goal. And then perspective. Perspective means once you are doing the literature review is for chemistry, and your chemistry is experimentation work, means it is experimental science. And the other literature review is that is theoretical, like in social sciences, history or art. So they don't have experimentation. So in that case, literature review, they may differ from one view or other view, and they may select one view. But here you have to be neutral. You are not going to differ with any view in the case of literature review, because it is experimental science. And then you have to go thorough, exhaustive literature review in detail. That should start from introduction to methodology and to your conclusion, your discussion. And then organization of the research review. For organization of the research review, one is that is chronological arrangement. Chronological means systematically you are arranging date-wise, year-wise, in a systematic way from introduction to last. Then second is conceptual arrangement. Conceptual arrangement means where what concept you are getting out of literature review, what type of concepts are there in different type of literature review, and that is your arrangement of conceptual organization. And then third is methodological arrangement, how the different type of methodologies are used, and that methodology, how much it is applicable to your experimentation. So that is also one of the arrangement of literature review, that is called methodological arrangement. So these points I am giving here, and that is your characteristics of literature review of thesis. So literature review could have various components of characteristics, and these various components are focus, you have to be focused on literature review, goal, perspective, coverage, and organization. So A is, that is focus. What do you mean by focus of literature review? Is the focus of literature review could be on outcome. What outcome you are expecting, your methodology, experiments in given topic. So this is where you have to be focused while you are doing the literature review, means your methodology, your experimentation, your topic. You have to be focused on all these areas. That is called focus of literature review. And to get your outcome, an outcome oriented literature review focuses on the results. So once you are doing this literature review where you are focused on these areas, means you are methodological oriented literature review, and that oriented of literature review means experimentation result, that will give you very clear results. And methodology oriented literature review could critically analyze various methods of research. So that is also there. And that is next one, B, goals. Goals means the goal of literature review may be to integrate the result finding in various research studies. I have already told you that it is the integration of your all the research material, method, what you are getting, their study and their various type of analysis and findings, that should be integrated. And that integrated your research finding will actually it is justifying the proposed topic. So it is justifying the proposed research work. So with this finding of your goals, your proposal and topic will be clearly justified with the help of literature review, that is called goal. So first is focus. You have to be focused on literature review of methodology, experimentation, all this, and that one will give you the outcome of that, and then you will reach the results. And here goal means it is integration of different type of research, and that will justify your topic and proposal. C is perspective. If I say perspective means, I have already told you that there are two group of researchers. One, they are involved in experimentation, like in chemistry. Chemistry goes by experiment. It is experimental science. It is not theoretical. So here you have to be neutral. While there are different literature review, sometimes they are having different views, maybe critical, maybe they are diversified, maybe they are not in favor of your research finding. So in that case, you are not going to one side. You have to be neutral because it is experimentation. Only those people who are doing in theoretical research, they can go to one view or other view, and they can justify because it is a theoretical thesis. It is not based on experimentation. So perspective means the researcher take a neutral position in the literature review, that is applicable in experimental science, not favoring one view or the other. This is in the case of experimental research like chemistry. In the theoretical research, means either in social science, art, or political science, the researcher could favor a particular theory. It is his selection. There are many theories in literature review. He can follow theory A or theory B, but you have to be neutral. You are not going to side one's theory or to other theory. For all you have to be neutral because yours is based on experimentation, not on theory. And favor the particular theory, but for chemistry PhD thesis, it is better to be neutral. D is, that is called coverage. Coverage should be thoroughly exhaustive. It starts from introduction up to the last. All section, all areas should be covered. Methodology, your introduction, discussion, all this. That is broad coverage should be there. The coverage of literature review could be exhaustive, and the review should be focused critically, analyzing the important literature. Actually, you have to be focused on the analyzing of important literature review, that coverage, and it should be in detail, not limited. Then E, that is called organization. I have told you that there are three types of arrangement of organization. One is called, that is chronological arrangement. One is chronological arrangement. Chronological arrangement means you are going to arrange systematically by year wise. Maybe if it is 1950, then it should come if it is 52, and then 60, 65, and then 70, like that. So systematically, chronologically, it is arranged. Then 2 is conceptual arrangement. So what type of concepts you are getting out of your literature review, that is called conceptual. That also should be arranged as per their concepts in the literature review. And the third one is methodological arrangement. Methodological arrangement means what type of literature review is there, what you are getting methodology, different type of methodology, and some of the methodological different you are using, few and few may not be favorable to you. So you have to arrange your methodological literature review. Focus for 2 minutes. So let me tell you, literature review, you should not take it lightly. It's a very important component of your thesis. If in case your literature review you are not following properly and you are not going to see the characteristics of all those literature review, then there may be chance of repetition, lot of mistakes, even there will be total mixed up, and you may not reach to your result and conclusion. That's why if it is poorly done, your literature review, in hurry, and you are not understanding very well, I have already discussed all these characteristics, their component, and every step one by one. And if you are listening my lecture and you are copying all these points what I have mentioned out of my experience, definitely you are going to do very good literature review where you are focused, where you have goal, where you have methodology, where organization, arrangement of chronology is there, methodology is there, concept is there. So all will be covered. And if it is not covered, if there is no literature review, there is no work. It is so important. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.